When I'm feeling down, like she tries to uplift me, and then same thing for her.
Yeah, I've never felt so single. So malay mo, may mamit ako, tas ba't ko sinabi yun? What's up, vampires? Benedict here. It's been a while. Before ako mag-start, i-flash ko muna dito, follow me on all my social media accounts. For today, kasama ko si Direk Bani Logroño at ang kanyang asawa ni si Ate Mai Logroño. Kaya ako sila in-invite for today, it's because may mga katanungan ako about marriage, and I think mas okay na sila yung kausapin ko about this because sila yung nakakasama ko talaga everyday.
Thank you sa pag-invite sa bahay namin. Maraming salamat.
So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and short story kung ano yung life nyo before and during marriage.
Wow.
Okay. I'm Bani Logroño. I'm currently 26 years old. We got married when we were 24. When I was 24, she was 25.
You didn't have to say that. You cannot.
I was living in California in the United States, but then I moved here for work, and that's where my relationship with my wife started. Now we're here.
How did you know that she or he is already the one for you?
Knox.
That's
Wow,
a pretty
that's a very-
profound question.
Tonight with Boy Abunda.
First time we met, October 18, 2011. Yeah.
I remember that.
Do you?
Do you?
We were in school.
Sa Cebu.
In Cebu.
In Cebu. Iniisip ng ibang tao na, ay, maghiwalay din yan kasi people come and go. Nung nagsisimula kami, we never thought na magiging kami talaga.
Sige, just go on.
Hindi, ikaw. Okay na ako.
Ako na lang. Yung cameraman. So you're from LA, you're from Manila, and then you guys met in Cebu.
Pursuing our passion, we incidentally met each other and made something that we're
Made something.
No, not made something.
Like what? You were the first one who said I love you.
Oh
Did
wow!
you?
Oh wow! But she was the first one who approached me.
Ay, ang tawa. Isang syllable.
A month before he proposed, meron kaming usap na parang he wants to have kids soon. I think sobrang big deal yun sa guy if they bring up his future. So parang siguro yun yung...
I think I figured out when I wanted to marry Mai after we were just together for so long. We've been through a lot of ups and downs. We've seen each other at our best and also at our worst. Like after a while, you just start thinking of a person that you've been so long with. You start making plans with them, and then it reaches a point na you want to be with that person for the rest of your life.
Hindi siya parang checklist type na, oy, okay, check. It's more on, do you see a future with that person?
Like through my conversations with you before, parang you support them and
I didn't know that.
I'm
like,
here.
You want
You guys need some space.
you support them, you want to be a part of them. So ayun, that's why I saw my future with you.
So you complement each other talaga.
When I'm feeling down, like she tries to uplift me, and then same thing for her.
Yeah, I've never felt so single.
Sorry.
Yeah, find some.
Oh, that's so sad, man. I mean, what are the things that you have to consider before you decide to settle?
We lived together before getting married. So parang...
Oh,
Yeah.
so you were testing the water, sort of, from single pa
And
kayo.
subconsciously yun. Hindi naman namin expect na ikakasal kami.
It depends what your goal for the marriage is. For us, like she's part of the goals that we want to achieve. Like we're both filmmakers. Before you get married, syempre, you have to be financially ready. You have to not only afford being able to live for yourself, but also for the other person. Just as long as you can take care of your partner, should be fine. Both of you need to understand if yung isang tao lang ba yung the one making the money, or if both of you are working together.
When we talk about responsibilities, ano ba yung naging mga responsibilities nyo during and after marriage?
After marriage?
After marriage? Like, or...
No, like after the ceremony.
After the wedding.
After the wedding. Hindi pala dapat marriage yung term ko.
We're both the youngest in the family. Both our families like really want to be involved
Yeah.
with our weddings. Actually, we just wanted like a small intimate wedding with our friends. Like we had like 300 people.
That's a lot.
We only wanted like 20 people.
After the wedding, mas dumami ba yung responsibility nyo? Like, kasi nung single ka, parang you can lean on your family. But then when you're married na, you basically live in one place, supporting each other. Therefore, may mga responsibilities ka na before hindi mo na nasa-shoulder. That's what I think.
So after we got married, we lived kasi sa bahay ng dad ko. Wala masyadong responsibilities aside from paying some of the bills. Pero when we moved, nito lang, noong January, was like super, as in,
Overwhelming.
super overwhelming talaga. Like, di ko siya in-expect. Yung responsibility mo is the whole house. Hindi siya biro, hindi siya yung parang, we have a house. Hindi siya bahay-bahayan na parang yung sarap buhay. It's not.
Like, alam mo talaga nangyayari buong bahay.
Before I sleep, I make sure na parang nakalock yung doors. Sobrang liit na
As
bagay.
detailed as that, no?
Pero hindi ko siya iniisip before. Na kailangan pati yung mga kuryente, like yung mga ilaw, kailangan nakapatay kung hindi mo gagamitin, na hindi ko naman iniisip before.
It's not a responsibility for us, but it's like a responsibility imposed by our parents, our relatives. After you get married, like you have to have a child.
Agad.
Yeah.
Parang that pressure. But for us, like we don't see that as a responsibility.
Doggy. When's the right time ba for you to decide to have a child?
To have a child, you have to be financially, physically, emotionally, mentally prepared. Kung wala ka dun sa apat na yun, I don't think.
Wag muna.
Wag muna. Ang dami nagsasabi sa amin na mag-anak na kayo, the money will follow. Ganun. Ayoko ng ganong mentality. Like, gusto ko prepared ako. Kasi for us to have a child, dapat we're on the same page. If 2 pages behind ako and okay na si Bani, hindi pwede. You guys have to be ready for it. Sobrang laking responsibility magkaroon ng anak.
Ako gusto ko pa naman magkaanak.
Like, of course, we want to have kids
Yeah.
in the future, but not right now.
Getting married is a big decision too, a
Yeah.
big responsibility. But like having a child is even greater, like
Bigger.
10 times. Yeah.
Kasi for some people, yung marriage, ang purpose niya is para magkaanak ka. Para mas strengthen daw yung marriage, kailangan nyo magkaanak.
we don't
Which
think
they-
our marriage is weak, kaya.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
It doesn't need to be validated by a kid.
A kid.
Don't get me wrong, I really love kids. And I see myself holding a baby.
So you so you make a baby out of love talaga dapat. Hindi siya parang gagawa ka ng baby para magka-purpose.
Yeah,
Kasi
that's
kawawa
like-
naman yung baby. Hindi material yung bata
Yeah.
na ipapasok niya sa mundong to.
Ngayon pa nga lang, like to be honest, we really struggled when we moved. Kasi it's part of marriage. You're not always on top. May ups and
Ups and
downs
downs.
kayo. And that's normal for every marriage naman. So iniisip ko lang na if we're at our lowest, tapos nagkaroon tayo ng kid,
Will we be responsible enough
Oo.
to react? Parang
Oo.
ganun. Medyo stereotype yung ganun di ba? It's good that you mentioned na may ups and downs yung relationship. I mean, just like any relationships, di ba? Was there a point in your life na, you know what, the fights are getting too intense, I wanna give up. Konti na lang, pipitik na ako, and parang kakalas na ako. May time ba na ganun?
Our most intense fights were earlier in the relationship, where we don't know each other that much yet. Now that we're married, we still fight. We fight in such a way that we fight to resolve our problems, our issues.
Alignment.
palagi ka naman nanalo.
I think that's really what you have to go through before you get married.
It's how you test the relationship.
Yeah.
di ba?
You just don't give up agad.
Oh, that's so
Na
good
even
to
sa
hear.
friendship din, hindi pwedeng give up ka na lang just because. It's okay to have a break for a bit. Saka nyo i-resolve yung issue.
Ba, kailangan nyo lang kasi ng breath of fresh air.
Breathe. Breath.
Breathe of fresh air. Breathe of fresh air. Kinorek mo ba ako?
Wow!
Oh, perfect!
The solution is never like tama na. Like
Ayoko na. Pagod na ako. Ayoko na sa'yo. Ganun.
Till death.
Death.
Utang. Till death. Till death do us part. Till death
Tama.
do us part.
yes, communication, be honest with each other. An honest conflict is better than peaceful harmony.
Okay, so i-wrap up na natin tong session natin. So what's really important is to find someone who complements you. Someone who would amplify your strengths and cover up your weaknesses. Ay.
Hindi ka na ba?
Oo naman. Ang natutunan ko dito is, hindi mo talaga mame-measure kung ready ka na. You just feel it. Trust lang talaga dun sa tao. So, malay mo, may mamita ko, tas ba't ko sinabi yun?
Parang whatever happens naman, when you're 26, when you're 30, or when you're 50, it doesn't matter.
Or maybe it never happens, and that's fine.
Ang sakit naman,
It's
no?
not gonna happen to me.
Before you go and find someone to love, you gotta figure yourself out first. Figure out who you are.
You also have to respect yourself para irerespeto ka din ng ibang tao.
It really made me so happy because I remembered a book that I've read before. My name is Memory ata. If you know how to love, then you'll never run out. Just keep loving yourself and tsaka mo na isipin yung pagmamahal na maibibigay mo sa ibang tao. Okay, so i-end na natin tong video na to. May nag-suggest sa akin the other day na why don't I do a Chinese word of the day in every end of my videos. So yun, hindi word ang pinapare ko, phrase ang pinapare ko ngayon. Ang Chinese translation ng Will You Marry Me ay Jia Kei Wo Hao Ma. Yun yung madalas nilang ginagamit. Jia Kei Wo.
Jia Kei Wo Hao Ma. Jia Kei Wo Hao Ma.
Good one.
Jia Kei Wo Hao Ma.
Yes!
Thank you guys for watching.
Nag-enjoy ka ba?
Yeah, I did. I did. I hope marami kayong napulot na aral, and kung may gusto kayong i-add, comment down below. Don't forget to also follow them on their social media accounts. I'll see you guys again on my next video. 再见.